Imagine this, a golden pastry, perfectly baked with intricate designs pressed into its surface, revealing a rich, sweet or savory filling with every bite. Its history spans centuries, intertwined with celebrations, traditions, and even revolutions. Have you ever wondered what makes this pastry so special? Why, even today, mooncakes continue to hold such a cherished place in Chinese culture? Well, let's take a journey back in time and explore the fascinating story of mooncakes, pastries filled with sweet and savory fillings, traditionally eaten during the Mid-Autumn Festival. The story of mooncakes begins over 1,000 years ago, during the Tang Dynasty. The Mid-Autumn Festival, also known as the Moon Festival, has long been a time for families to reunite, celebrate the harvest, and honor the moon, the symbol of peace, prosperity, and reunion in Chinese culture. But mooncakes, as we know them today, didn't appear overnight. In fact, the mooncake's journey is as rich and layered as the pastry itself. At first, these early versions of mooncakes were simple, made with ingredients like flour and sugar, and sometimes a touch of sweet fillings like dates or lotus seeds. Their primary purpose wasn't to delight the taste buds, but to symbolize the coming together of families and the sharing of harvests. The round shape, which symbolizes completeness and unity, was crucial. But little did anyone know, this humble pastry would evolve into a symbol of something much deeper, a revolution. Let's fast forward to the Yuan Dynasty. It was a time of political upheaval, and the mooncake story takes a surprising turn. During the Mongol rule, the Han Chinese were under oppression, and there was a growing resistance against the rulers. As the Mid-Autumn Festival approached, rebels secretly used mooncakes as a method of communication. It's believed that they baked messages of revolution inside the mooncakes, using them as a covert way to organize the famous uprising that ultimately led to the overthrow of the Mongols. Can you imagine that? A pastry, a simple dessert, used as a tool for rebellion. While it might seem hard to believe, this little mooncake carried with it the hope and desire for freedom, proof that food is never just food, especially when it's tied to culture and history. After the rebellion and the restoration of the Ming Dynasty, mooncakes took on a new meaning. They became an integral part of the Mid-Autumn Festival, a time to honor family, the harvest, and of course, the moon. Over time, their fillings became more diverse. Gone were the simple, unadorned pastries of the past, replaced by intricate layers of flavor: lotus seed paste, red bean paste, salted egg yolk, and even savory fillings like dried meat or mushrooms. The mooncake had evolved from a symbol of unity to a symbol of celebration. Each family had its own secret recipe, each mooncake a personal, edible work of art. Some would be sweet, others savory, some with a rich egg yolk in the center, others with delicate lotus paste filling. No matter the filling, the mooncake remained a centerpiece on the table during the Mid-Autumn Festival, a symbol of family reunion, prosperity, and peace. Now let's talk about the mooncake's fillings, because this is where the magic happens. Traditionally, the sweet fillings like lotus seed paste and red bean paste are the most common. But did you know that savory mooncakes have a long history too? Some mooncakes are filled with salted egg yolk, a rich and savory filling that perfectly balances the sweetness of the pastry. Others might include savory fillings like minced pork, duck, or even dried shrimp. The fillings are a direct reflection of regional tastes and the availability of ingredients. For example, In southern China, where the weather is warm and tropical, mooncakes are often filled with lotus seed paste and salted egg yolk, while in northern China, they might use red bean paste or even savory fillings. It's fascinating how mooncakes have adapted to local flavors and preferences, making them not just a cultural tradition, but a diverse culinary experience. The versatility of the mooncake is what makes it truly unique. Whether you prefer the sweet richness of lotus paste, the comforting earthiness of red bean paste, or the boldness of a salted egg yolk, there's a mooncake for everyone. Mooncakes didn't stay confined to China for long. Over the centuries, they spread to other parts of East and Southeast Asia, from Taiwan to Hong Kong, Malaysia, Singapore, and even the Chinese diaspora worldwide. People continued to celebrate the Mid-Autumn Festival with mooncakes. In Taiwan, you might find mooncakes filled with taro or even chocolate, innovations that add a modern twist to the age-old tradition. In Hong Kong, the mooncake is often made with a thinner crust and filled with a combination of salted egg yolk and lotus paste, while in Malaysia, mooncakes with durian fillings are a beloved treat. It's incredible to think how this ancient pastry has crossed oceans and adapted to new cultures while still retaining its historical significance. Today, mooncakes are more than just a pastry. They're a symbol of family, tradition, and continuity. When you eat a mooncake, you're not just tasting a pastry, you're tasting history. Whether you're enjoying it with family during the Mid-Autumn Festival, gifting it to a friend as a token of goodwill, or simply indulging in a little piece of tradition, mooncakes continue to serve as a bridge between the past and the present. Even though we live in a fast-paced world with instant noodles and grab-and-go meals, mooncakes remind us of a slower, more meaningful time. A time when food was not just about nourishment, but about connection, culture, and celebration. So, the next time you bite into a mooncake, take a moment to think about its incredible journey, from its origins as a simple pastry to its role in revolutions and celebrations. The mooncake is a testament to the power of food. It's a symbol of unity, heritage, and timeless traditions that continue to bring people together century after century. Thanks for joining me on this journey through the history of mooncakes. If you've learned something new or found yourself craving one of these delicious pastries, make sure to like and subscribe. I'll be back soon with more food stories from across the globe. Until then, may your days be filled with good food, great company, and the warmth of tradition.